You know, the process of growing up as a musician, of finding your voice, of finding your shit, your stuff, is a perpetual realization on a deeper and deeper level every time that exactly what you like and exactly what you are is not only okay and allowed, but it is welcome, it is needed, it is where you want to be going. Something that I realized during working on this album came to me during a conversation with my mother. She said, like, you know, the only thing that you and all your ancestors have in common is just that they were perpetual immigrants. They all left their homeland and went somewhere else with a new language and a new culture. They went from Tangier to Buenos Aires, from Baghdad to Jerusalem, from some shtetl in Eastern Europe to Palestine. And then you kind of keep that motion going. And I kind of zoom out of it and I see, oh, I'm not from one place or I'm not one thing. And actually the only thing that I can refer to as my ancestry or my heritage is this perpetual motion and this perpetual constant adjustment to a new reality. Whatever I'm creating, whatever they created, is a result of trying to make sense of this, is a result of trying to find some gravity within this perpetual change. There's a lot of moments in the album where it's not about someone's solo, it's not about a particular line, it's more about opening up a certain space and being in that space. These songs or melodies were really the only kind of constant thing in my life throughout a very long period of time. As they were kind of materializing and solidifying into a body of work that I wanted to document and make an album, choosing the collaborators for this album, I had to work with people who knew my life because the music in it was very personal. So Nitai Hershkovits, who co-produced the album, co-wrote some of the songs. We spent a ton of time on the road over the past 2 years. He knew the music really well. He knows my playing, I know his playing. Same with Daniel Dor on drums. We actually lived together for a while when we went to school. We used to practice together. The way we relate to time and rhythm is something very special to me that I always wanted a chance to document and to share. My brother, Eden, he's on one song on the album. He's my first musical collaborator. He's actually the first person I played with. We were playing with toys in our bedroom before we were playing with musical instruments. And Shachar Elnatan, amazing young guitar player. He was on my first album as well, and I love his soulfulness and what he brings to the music. There were a couple of songs on this album that needed a voice. One is an original and one is a folk song from Argentina, Samba de Arremonte. And Camila Meza, amazing vocalist, guitarist, originally from Chile, been playing together for about a decade now, and I was thrilled to have her on the album. Playing jazz is a fine line between real magic, alchemy, and being a charlatan. You take all of these things that you heard, that you borrowed, that you got from somewhere else. You take all these things that could be either lies and cliches and half-truths, or they could be like the deepest, most profound thing. And it's a matter of your honesty and conviction in the moment, whether you turn it into gold or whether it's fake.